Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy, and I'm here for you today with your live energy and tarot reading for the week. So we are going to be taking a peek at the universal energy that we're all experiencing here on this planet and how we can best navigate amongst this energy so we can be our most successful. So that's what we're going to be diving into. Before I dive into that, I want to talk about my YouTube channel because I'm just allowing Spirit to really guide me through this and to show me the way and to show me what I should be sharing with all of you. And one of the things that I'm going to be adding in is I'm going to be adding in readings where you choose a particular pile of cards and you'll be able to get a reading for yourself from the videos whenever you happen to view those. And it'll make a little bit more sense once I make them and you can go in and experience those, but you're going to want to make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's going to be on there. And then releasing this week, we will have the August 2019 monthly tarot scopes that are going to be on there. So you want to make sure that you are on YouTube so that you get all of my videos, because I'm going to be sharing more content there, and I'll still be doing my videos here, but there'll be extra content there. And so if you can subscribe and get notifications, you will get notifications on all of the videos that I am adding to that. So I'm really excited to be sharing those with you guys. But let's talk a little bit about this energy. And I have less time here today, so I've actually already pulled the cards for this reading. But I want to talk a little bit about the energy that we have going on right now. I talked earlier in my post about just being easy. Hi, Carmen. Thank you. She says, my hair looks adorable like this. Thank you so much. I've been all about the braids this summer. It's just comfortable, you know, and it's like off my face is nice. But anyway, so we are in this energy of really feeling like we're needing to force some things. That is, if we're allowing that fear-based energy to drive us, we're feeling like we need to force certain things in our life. And I did a post about that earlier. And so I want you to be really, really mindful about those things in your life that you are trying to force right now. If you are trying to force it, it is not meant for you right now. And so you really need to take a step back. You really need to release it. You really need to flow and allow it to come, whatever that is, whether that's an opportunity, a relationship, anything that you are trying to force in your life. You want to just allow it to come to you right now, because if you're noticing that the energy around that is very forceful, is very fear-driven, that is not going to serve you. Even if you are able to force your way into making that happen, it will not last, it will not be successful, it will not be a positive overall experience for you. So you want to make sure that you're just taking a step back and allowing yourself to flow a little bit more, allowing things to come to you, allowing things to flow to you a little bit. And that doesn't mean you can't take action, but when it steps into that area of that fear driving it, of that feeling like it's being forced, you really want to release that and let that go, because you have now stepped into your ego driving that. And I feel like right now, so much of the energy that we have going on is our ego driving us. Our ego is really being stirred up amongst this Mercury retrograde. It's been really agitated in so many ways because we're making so many changes. And when we're listening to our souls, when we are making so many amazing and powerful and beautiful changes in our lives, that ego gets stirred up. That ego that doesn't necessarily want the best for us. It's very much the human part of us. I always say, you know, we have our human and we have our soul. And that human part of us, it's not that we don't want to acknowledge that part of ourselves, but we want to make sure that that human doesn't get the best of us, right? That human wants what it wants and it wants it right now. That human comes from a place of fear. That human tries to force things. That human tries to numb the discomfort, right? Where are you numbing? Because if you're numbing, whether it's, you know, through ignoring it, distracting yourself, drugs, alcohol, shopping, anything. You can use so many different things to numb. But where are you numbing? Because that is your ego trying to avoid and skip the process, right? You want to be a part of the process. You want to participate in the process. You know, how that ego is going to try to close your heart when it gets overwhelmed, when maybe it feels a connection and it doesn't know what to do the connection, so it's going to shut down. So the ego can tend to be really flashy. It can, want a lot of things that we don't necessarily need. And so we want to make sure that while that can be a part of us, that our soul is really in the driver's seat for us right now. And so you can maybe ask yourself, when you have a need coming up, when you're wanting to take an action, when you're wanting to take a need, that you are, making sure that you're listening to that soul, that you're asking yourself, does this come from my ego? Does this come from my soul? What is this? And that you're making that process a little bit more conscious, because when we can be more conscious of it, we're going to make better decisions for ourselves. And Jessica is saying 5 months sober on the 2nd, no more numbing. Awesome. That's so great. So congratulations for that. That's really, really wonderful. And, a nice effort to allow yourself to be fully present here with this. And so we want to just listen to our spirit, listen to our soul. And this sometimes is going to, by the way, require us to have faith without seeing something actually manifesting, faith without knowing in any kind of concrete way that this is happening. Our soul trusts, our soul allows things to show up for us. So stop trying to control it. Stop trying to force it and just let it go. Hand it to your higher power and let it arrive if it's supposed to be. If it's meant for you, it will be here for you in divine timing, in the right exact way for you on your best life path. So we are going to dive into these cards that I think really, really are supporting all of these things that we're talking about in this energy that we have going on right now. I do feel like, by the way, tomorrow, Mercury retrograde ends, so we can do a little celebration. Although I feel like while things will move forward a little bit, I feel like we want to wait until more toward the weekend to celebrate too much, because I feel like there's going to be a little bit of that leftover energy. I think that things will really feel like they're moving forward as we get further and further into the weekend. So we will notice those. I see another comment here. Carmen says, you're dead on with this spirit-led message. Thank you for a dead-on delivery. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that it connects for you. It certainly, for so many of us that are really energy sensitive, we can, we'll feel this universal energy even more so. So, here we have the balance card, okay? So it is still Mercury retrograde, and we're just coming out of that, making sure that you're still taking time for balance, for self-care, to get extra sleep, to take extra good care of yourself in whatever ways you're feeling called to take care of yourself, to take more time for meditation and relaxation and sleep and all of that stuff. To do things in moderation. This also says wait for the perfect timing. Again, don't try to force it. Allow the timing to happen. Allow it to happen. Set your intentions and then allow it. And then we have the Page of Fire, which is an exciting card for me to pull, because I do feel like this is just really that reassurance that if you've been feeling stuck, things are going to move forward. New opportunities are coming in. We are about to reap what we have sown, right? We are about to get the benefit of the work that we've been doing, of this deep soul work that we have been doing. So the card itself says news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So this is about allowing yourself to also tap into that creative energy, to just be genuine and be yourself in your interactions. And this is where the magic is going to be happening for us. We also have the Empress card, which again is a wonderful energy. This is like an abundant energy. This is us manifesting not only money, but just manifesting all of the things that we are wanting to have happen. By the way, if you're somebody who is maybe working on getting pregnant or having a baby, this is a great week for you to work on that, because the Empress can also be connected with that. This is also about giving birth to your dreams, right? And so we've done so much work. We are finding clarity around things, although I still feel like for so many of us there is some cloudiness. I think that when this energy releases, there will be a lot more clarity, and so then we can take that and we can start to work toward our dreams and put energy toward our dreams and not feel like we're so stuck in the mud with this energy. And this is also about making sure that the Empress is a mother, so this is about mothering yourself, nurturing yourself, taking care of that inner child, and making sure that you are finding that balance through all of this tough energy that we have been going through here. And here we have the Five of Earth reversed, okay? So this is also acknowledging, don't worry too much about money. Don't let those fears around money or around really anything be in charge of you. You really want to make sure that you are in charge of the fear, that you are saying, you know what, I don't know what to do with this, but I am going to choose to surrender this because I don't have any solutions here and I'm not sure what to do, but I'm not going to stay here and I'm not going to focus on it, because you will manifest more of the same, and we want to make sure that we are not doing that. There is also an energy. It's so interesting that I pulled these two cards together because there is very much an energy right now around relationships as well. So we're doing a lot of relationship work. And I've noticed in the readings, even it's been very back and forth. One week we're not feeling connected, one week we are, one week we're not, one week we are. And we're kind of back and forth with these energies. And this is really shaking up our relationship patterns, and this is also suggesting that as well. You know, we have the Lover card, and then we have the Two of Cups, Two of Water reversed, right? And so this is very much feeling like maybe a distancing from some people in our lives, specifically those people that we tend to be closest to. We might find ourselves disconnecting. We might find ourselves serious relationships ending through this week. We might find ourselves being closer within relationships. So it's really about, have you broken those patterns? Have you shifted your patterns? Have you done things differently? Have you chosen a different approach? Because if you have, this either will result in you making those changes and ending those relationships that no longer serve you, or those relationships can be better and stronger and more powerful. So we've done a lot of work around that. So you just can ask yourself, what have I done around that? What have I shifted? And what are the results that I'm getting? Or what changes do I still need to make amongst my relationships? Whether it's romantic relationships or just close personal relationships with other people in our lives. So those are your cards for this week. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity by Christy, you can check me out at discoverawakening.com. And if this video resonates with you, make sure that you share it or tag a friend. It helps me to reach the people that I am looking to connect with and deliver more messages to more people. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care, guys.